Okay, so in this section we're going to look at some techniques and some exercises that we can do to help reduce our risk, particularly if you're involved in any manual kind of work or physical kind of work, to reduce those risks of strains and sprains and back injuries as well. So a little bit of preparation, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of mobility can go a long way to help to prepare us for our activities. Okay, so we're going to begin with a little bit of a pulse raiser, just to get the circulation going, and just some mobility through the joints as well, just to get that to the synovial fluid going through the joints. Again, just helping to prepare us for our physical activities. Okay, so just very simply, just marching on the spot. Okay, just getting the blood moving through the body now. Okay, just getting the heart pumping slightly. Whilst we're doing this, we can do a little bit of mobility as well, just some shoulder rolls as well. Okay. So we can go from our shoulder rolls to our arm curls. Yeah. Again, just getting the joints moving, just getting the circulation going. Okay, so from here, we can do some spinal mobility. Okay, just very gently, just turning through the upper spine and back. Again, just preparing the body for some of the activities that we're doing. Thinking about the movements that we could be doing. Getting the body ready for those activities. Okay, taking the upper leg out and round. Change sides. Okay, so we're just lubricating through the hip joint now, just getting some circulation going there. Okay, hands behind the back, just bringing the heels up to try and touch the hands or as close as we can get. And finally, just some very simple ankle rotations. And change sides. And same on the other leg. And other way. Again, just a few minutes of some very simple mobility exercises, pulse raisers, and we're going to move into now some dynamic stretches, again just to help us prepare that a little bit further. Okay, so now we're going to continue on with our preparation for our activities by introducing some dynamic stretches into our routine. So again, just a couple of minutes, but can make the real difference in terms of reducing our risk of tearing a muscle or a ligament. Okay, so first one that we're going to begin with is our rotator cuff. Okay, so as we take the arm back, we're gradually just trying to increase the range that little bit further. It's not a ballistic movement, it's a controlled dynamic movement. Okay, so we're going to aim for about 10 on each side. So there's no rotation through the body, just rotating through the shoulder. Change sides. So again, keeping the elbow horizontal to the floor, and just gradually increasing that range of motion each time. Okay, so once we've done 10 on each side, we can now move into some rotational twist through the spine. Okay, again, we're not doing a ballistic movement, it's a controlled movement. So we're aiming for about 10 on each side again. Back to the centre. Just gradually just try and increase that range slightly under control. Again, this is a body weight stretch. We wouldn't do this with any weighted equipment. Okay, once we've done 10, we can hold it there and do some stretches for our lower body. Okay, so a very simple one. We can hold onto a wall if we need to balance, but we're going to stretch through the legs now. Okay, so again, just gradually, just building up that range of motion each time. Okay, so 10 on each side, change sides. So again, just gradually increasing that range under control. If you need to hold on to something to balance, do so. It's a controlled, dynamic stretch. Again, just preparing the body, those receptors for the activities. Okay, so what we can do now is back to that similar stretch, but now we can just add a little bit of a rotation just to get the hips a little bit more involved now. So just a little bit of rotation at the hip, just to activate those glutes. Again, 10 on each side, just gradually increasing that range and change sides. So just a little bit of rotation there, just to get those glutes firing. Okay, next we'll look at some mobility drills that we can do for our spine as well. Okay, so we're doing a bridge now, so we're really isolating these glutes here. And release. Hold. And release. So again, really targeting the powerful muscles of the glutes, which can get neglected. Hold. Breathe out. And last one. And release. Okay, so we've now done the preparation through the mobility, the stretching and activating the glutes. We're going to put all that together now with a combination exercise, an overhead squat, which targets all those muscle groups. Okay, so I'm going to show you from the side. Feet hip width apart, we're going to take the arms straight up over our head, and as we squat down, the knees go over the second toe, and keeping our arms where they are if we can. Okay, so we don't want to let the arms fall forward too much. Okay, so squat down, 2 seconds. Breathe out, breathe in. 1, 2, 1, 2, and again. So just squat down to a level where you're comfortable, maintaining that neutral spine, trying to keep the arms where they are. Couple more.